Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be finishing up the front bumper build. Got some parts in from Barnes 4-wheel drive and got a new skid plate bumper filler thing from RCI, so let's get into it. Real quick before I forget, if you haven't seen the first episode of the bumper build, go back and watch that first so you'll be caught up. What we're trying to accomplish today is we're going to fill this gap in right here with some tubing, and then we're going to do a tube from the side of this up to that to support that bar. And something else I've been thinking about is this little mount that goes to the frame back here isn't super strong, so we're going to go ahead and weld those together and gusset the back of this, try and reinforce this so winching doesn't pull the whole thing off, and probably run some tube down here from the bottom of the frame up to this and go ahead and just make this entire bumper permanent. Let's go ahead and pull a measurement for this. We'll call that 3.5 inches. Got my piece built. Not cope it very well, so there's going to be lots of gaps to fill, but we'll get her in there. Man, that took a lot of gap filling, but we're together. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the other side out and weld the other side in, and we'll pick back up there. Got both of those done. I'd probably say those are the hardest things we're gonna do today, so I'm gonna do those first. But both of those are welded in. They look good enough for who they're for. So on to the next step. So I think what we're going to do next is, as you can see, this factory bumper mounting plate or whatever it is, pretty thin, right? And then, so I don't think those 3 bolts are going to hold very well when you start doing some heavy winching on this. So I think what we're going to do, run a couple tacks on here and weld that together, and then maybe throw a gusset or two in between there to try to help strengthen this up some. Welded in and gusseted. I'm gonna do the other side. Now what I'm doing is building these little kickers to go off the bottom of the frame here and attach to the winch tray. So lots and lots and lots of grinding to get these done. So after a ridiculous amount of cutting and grinding, we finally have a little kick down piece that will fit in there. So I'm gonna go tack this in. It's the next morning. Let's see what we got done yesterday. So, got these filler tubes in here, welded this to the frame, and got the little, I guess, tube gussets put in there. Next, we're gonna finish this thing up and get these bars mounted in there. So, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get these Flex Air 1s off of here. I think what I'm gonna do is go from this little crook in this piece right here and just go straight up to the bottom of this tube. So let's see where this is gonna land and what we have to cut off to cope this onto the bottom of this bar. About like that. Got my little pipe here all coped out and grinded up. And we're just gonna go ahead and tack this in. If I can not, sit on the welding lead. I think that's where I want it. Yeah. Okay, I don't think that looks too bad. Definitely makes the bumper look better. So, I'm going to go ahead and do the other side and get back to you. And here is the finished product. Well, now that the bumper's built, we're going to go ahead and get this little bumper skid plate thing on to protect the radiator that's sticking out right there. So let's get this on. I'm going to pop this bolt off the front of the skid plate, and it's only one right now because I stripped the other one out. So we'll fix that later. Now I'm putting the skid plate up there and tighten it up a little bit so I can see where to drill these front holes. Okay, got it mounted up. Now we just gotta pop some holes so it'll hook to the winch tray. We're gonna jack this thing up a little bit, try to hold it in place. Getting the bolts in right now. This is just temporary with the bolts I have. I'll come back and do some better ones later, but for the time being, these are going to be what's in it. Just getting everything tightened back up, and we'll have a look and see what she looks like. All right, looks like we stripped this side out too, so we're gonna have to go back and drill and tap those, but not today. All right, got the new front skid plate on, and you can see it doesn't expose my radiator anymore. So now that this bumper's done, I think I'm in it for like $450 in material. So what I have is I got all the tubing from Barnes. It's 1 3/4 DOM tubing. The bar is a miter cut DIY bull bar off of Barnes for $47. I have a 4-foot section of tube that I've cut to fit, and it was $71. And then I have 4 of these JK 3-link rear upper link bent tubes at $33 a piece. So all in all, the tubing was like $250, and then this Weston Max winch tray for I think it's a 2nd gen Tacoma I picked up a couple years ago. I think it was right around $200 or so that I've chopped up and fabbed it up to what I needed. So yeah, I mean, whole project in tubing, excluding the winch and the lights and stuff, I think I'm in it for like $450. So I'm sure, as you know, that is way cheaper than buying a pre-built one. So pretty happy with how it turned out. If you guys like this kind of stuff, or and want to see more, go ahead and do me a favor and like and subscribe. If you have any comments on how I could have built it better, or just whatever, leave it in the comments. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.